Hello and welcome back to King Node Gaming. It is Berkshire Day 11, and today is a lot of putting down paths. It's not very exciting, but it has to get done. So we're laying the groundwork for later builds. I hope you enjoy watching, or at least listening to me ramble. And also, all the dogs are out, so I just wanted to show that off. I have all my villagers moved on, and they've just been hanging out here by the resident services, and it's really cute. And now, on to the actual pathing part. Here I'm making the spot for where my rock garden is going to go, which, it won't be here forever. Spoilers, I guess. But I used my 9-tile dirt path to do this, just to block off the places I don't want the rocks to be and have open spaces where I want the rocks to be. And it's like right behind the museum, which in hindsight was not a good idea, but we'll deal with that later on, don't worry about it. And speaking of the rock garden, I also went around breaking rocks today, and then here is the Wolfwoods area, and I did all of my dirt path here, and it took a hot while. There was a lot of space to cover here, but I think it turned out really, really well, and I had, I was just kind of going by looks at this point, so yeah. And I decided that the dirt path was a little too sharp looking, so I took away a little bit of the corners from the edges of the path, just to make it a little bit more rounded, because it was looking a bit too square, if that makes sense. It didn't look natural enough. Because yeah, you can see like on some of those things it's like almost a right angle, which does not look very good. And here I'm starting to connect the wolves' houses to the path, just to see like where I want everything to go. I want it to be pretty windy and not like road-like at all, because this is the woods area of the island. It's more natural and full of trees and that kind of thing. So that there, I believe, is Vivian's house. And it's pretty good as is, but I'm still going to be changing them with HHP. And my other battle today was weeds, because I had been time traveling a lot to get villager houses in place and all of that. So I had a lot of weeds to deal with, as you can see here. It mostly piled up at the Wolfwood section, because I don't check that nearly as much at this point. So there was just weeds everywhere. So I had to take care of that before I could finish decorating up here. Well, not decorating, I'm just laying the groundwork down at this point. I don't really do any building necessarily, I'm just figuring out where everything is going to be going later. So, but yeah, there was a lot of weeds. And here I'm connecting the path to the 3rd level cliffs by connecting the path to that incline over there. And I'm trying to make the path pretty uneven and windy, just so it looks nicer, and so I can kind of decorate around it. This area is mostly going to be like trees and natural furniture, like log furniture, and that kind of thing. So I want like plenty of little gaps to put plants and whatever along the path, and just to make it look a little bit nicer. And this top cliff area has Whitney and Wolfgang's houses, because they're two of my favorite wolves, and I wanted, since there's only 4 wolf villagers on this island, I wanted to have them kind of separated 2 by 2, whereas the dog neighborhood is like 6 villagers along a canal, which looks really nice. And it was fun to just have like 2 levels of cliff for this area, so it looks more mountainy and a little bit more natural looking in general. And as I'm filling in this path here, I might as well talk about some kind of other subject, because truly, like, what do I need to say? I'm putting down a 9-tile path. It's not that interesting to talk about. So I guess I will talk about what I'm doing next with this channel. So as soon as this series is over, the last video will be on August 31st, and that's going to be the video where I show off the final dream address. But after that, I'm going to try and incorporate some more video games onto this channel. I've decided that Tuesdays, if I have a non-Animal Crossing video, I'm going to put out those on Tuesdays. So you might be seeing those coming up. Videos that I'm thinking about doing, well, there's one I've been planning for forever that hopefully once I'm finished editing this series, I can start working on it. But I did a Stardew Valley challenge run, so I hope you're interested in that. It's going to be like a 100 days format video, except I'm going to do a full year, just because I find the 100 days a little bit annoying, because you don't get to see the full year. But yeah, I recorded 2 years of that challenge, so if you're interested in that, let me know, but I'm doing it anyway. So I don't need your permission, I just want to let you know. Also, I want to do videos with Chow from Sonic Adventure 2, because that was a big part of my childhood, and I still love playing those games. I have the PC version as well as the original GameCube version, which I have a couple of save files I want to show off, slash a save file that I started for the channel. So yeah, I'm thinking that Tuesdays are going to be non-Animal Crossing days, so if you're excited for that, let me know. I'm excited for it because I do love Animal Crossing, but I do want to vary my content a little bit more, and it's still the same kind of stuff that I know people who like Animal Crossing would love, so... Anyway, here's one of the most exciting parts of the build today. I'm making the Paw Pond, which I have been planning on my map for a minute here, and it turned out so good. So, and it actually went exactly where I wanted it to, which was kind of crazy. I planned it out on my map in Procreate.